Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's a fresh one as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Jets going up against the Brooklyn Barons. The opening kick of the new season is straight ahead as we turn it over to our broadcast duo of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the New York Jets and the Brooklyn Barons. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Brooklyn ball club, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, and I don't think from what... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. When we sat with the coaching staff a couple of days ago, they said attacking that defensive look with a run, something they wanted to do, it was effective.
And they were extremely confident, weren't they? Their planning, their preparation, they knew what they were going to get in that defense, and they were able to attack it accordingly. Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it's good enough for a first down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Antonio Gates. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you...
Antonio Gates. Touchdown. Antonio Gates with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And his... This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. And here now the offense heading back out there. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that enables them to also pick up the first.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the old reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. Looking to throw, rolling to his left. Now, and this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
On the move to his left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
He questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
And that will be incomplete as well. So one quarter in the books on NFL kickoff weekend. 14-3, that's our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Bulldozes past him. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. A big play there on the fake field goal. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a first and goal. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So they put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what...
And it's caught. Touchdown. Antonio Gates on his way to a monster game. 3 first. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
Chris Johnson, nobody in front of him. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big run there by Johnson. 59 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. At one point, Chris Johnson toasted the league. Not sure he's that anymore, but he's showing he still has. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there is hit. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Antonio Gates, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Antonio Gates on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now this offense ready to take over again. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a good gain. He got 29 yards that time. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Antonio Gates in the final seconds of the first half. Following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Now he's going to throw deep back. It's caught inside the 25. And a huge play that time. 49 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Incomplete pass on offense draws up here on third. They'll look to throw again. Steps away. And it's caught. Touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 20-yard touch. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They come out here in the eye. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Chris Johnson, nobody in front of him. And oh, at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And touchdown. Chris Johnson, 58 yards. And this offense continues. to pour it on. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And now back out comes the offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let's go!
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he threw the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And an alley to run. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
3 down. Let's go! 58! 58!
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Chris Johnson, nobody in front of him. 20, 10, and he loses the football a second time. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
He'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. That's caught at the 2. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On play action, they'll throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. And that touchdown catch, Charles, And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll come out in the pistol. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This This thing is ugly.
Yeah, this game is definitely over, but...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They find some open field here. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at... It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less than...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Not only the completion, but that pass also gives him the record for most passing yards in a single game. What a day. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a second down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Back to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. And, partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game.